Good evening. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to get started because it is 5:30. This is the Join Our Team webinar for Expedia Cruises in Scottsdale, Arizona. My name is Noam Meppen. I'm the franchise owner for the Expedia branch in Scottsdale, and I'm joined by Jody Evans, who is our store manager, and we're
Hi.
Hi there, Jody. We're glad that you decided to join us today. We're going to go quickly and we're going to talk a little bit about the travel industry, about Expedia, who the ideal vacation consultant is to join our team. Jody's going to talk to you about some of the tools that we give you to help build your business. And then we'll wrap things up and send you on your way. Should take about 25 or so minutes tonight. So there are many people who are very anxious to travel, and we're ready for the resurgence of travel. In 2019, over 30 million people took a cruise, and customers now, today, this week, are booking for the second half of this year cruises, as well as into next year and 2023. And they're also booking homeland vacations for this year, places like Mexico, Hawaii, and so we're eager to help them with any of their travel plans, whether it's for this year or beyond. Now, the cruise lines are getting ready for a safe return to sea. They're digesting all of the regulations that they're getting from the governments, figuring out how they're going to handle new safety procedures, things for testing and vaccination tracking, things like that. So they're getting ready to relaunch their service. We don't know exactly when that'll be. Right now, they're targeting either May or June for later this year. So we're hoping it's sooner rather than later because I know a lot of people are anxious to go back to cruising. There are over 100 ships planned for construction over the next 6 years. So we continue to plan for growth in our industry because so many people do love cruises. So a little bit about us and our business. Expedia Cruises previously started out as cruise ship centers in 1987. So our business model has been around for almost 34 years. Our business model is to be a full service travel agency with a retail store and help consumers book all sorts of leisure travel, whether it's land vacations, escorted motor coach tours, or sea vacations, cruises and river cruises. There's over 300 locations in North America, in the US and Canada, and over 6,000 independent contractor vacation consultants who help consumers book those trips. There's a 100-person corporate support team that supports our business. And just so you know the background, this business started off as cruise ship centers. Expedia bought this business and added the Expedia name about 15 years ago in 2007. And just last year, we changed our name from Expedia Cruise Ship Centers and shortened it to Expedia Cruises. And so that's kind of how we've evolved over the past several decades. But here we are, Expedia Cruises in North Scottsdale. This is some of our current marketing where you can see we talk about cruises, but we also talk about all the other land vacations that we can help our consumers with, whether it's a safari, a domestic trip, a resort vacation stay. We give consumers pretty much anywhere in the world they would like to go. We can help arrange it for them. So Expedia is a big, powerful brand. It's in fact the largest travel agency company in the world. For the past 7 years, we've been the largest travel agency worldwide. When you incorporate all of the various brands, which I'll talk about in a second, our integrated booking experience allows you to gain new sales through your personal network, but also through our marketing, walk-in traffic, and referrals that we get from Expedia.com and some of our sister sites that Expedia owns, like Travelocity and Orbitz. And you have the great opportunity to earn commission based on Expedia's clout and leverage within the entire travel industry. We have some of the highest commission rates and some of the best contracts throughout the entire travel business. Here you can see a lineup of all the brands that Expedia owns and manages. It's not just Expedia.com and Expedia Cruises, it's all these companies, including Vrbo, which is vacation rentals, Classic Vacations, which is a wholesaler that we work with directly. They're a sister company of ours, as well as all the other brands listed here. Now, our store, Expedia Cruises, has been open for over 6 years. I'm the owner. I started it up from scratch in 2014, and I'm proudly engaged and still the figurehead of the business. So we've been open since 2014. We have great online reviews, very high repeat factor. Our customers love us because of the service that we provide them, and they keep coming back to us again and again, whether it's for a cruise or their land travel planning. Our vision is to be the #1 cruise travel agency in Arizona. We're not only limited to Arizona, we do have customers in other states across the US, as well as even some in other countries. But we primarily focus our marketing and our efforts on our local clientele in the Scottsdale, Phoenix, and surrounding areas. This is our customer service promise, and there's 5 pillars to it. The most important thing, and the reason customers, we ask them, the reason they come back to us is the advice and the service that they get from us. We do have a full assortment of options that we can give them, from luxury to more budget-minded, but it's really the service and the advice and the fact that we're always there for them is why they keep coming back to us. We have Expedia Extras. I booked a cruise for a client today that's going to Hawaii, and because of our Expedia group program, I was able to save this customer $820 per person. So over $1,600 on a $6,000 trip because we are part of Expedia and we had that special group pricing. So those are some of the additional benefits that we're able to bring to our clients and why they come back to us, because they get great service and sometimes they can also get a great deal too. So how have we been managing during this period of COVID? We've tried to embody and further deliver on our promise to be a resource for clients. So we've been helping customers. Some of them were stranded or had trips interrupted last year. We helped them get home. The supplier policies have been changing, in some cases becoming more liberal and more flexible. So we've been navigating that for our customers, helping them to reschedule travel plans. If they have scheduled a cruise, but they still wanted to travel, we maybe book them a resort trip instead. Coming up with alternative ideas and helping them to dream and aspire to travel in the future once everyone's vaccinated and can safely go overseas and on a cruise ship. So how have we been doing that with our team? We do semi-monthly Zoom team meetings. So we'll do a meeting, our entire sales team together over Zoom. Normally before COVID, we did those in person, but now we're doing them over Zoom for the time being. There is a large array of webinars and online courses, skills development, all sorts of tools that we give our consultants on our sales team, information that they need and ideas of how they can grow and build their business, training and development efforts. We are continuing to market to our customers to let them know we're still here to help them. And for those who do feel comfortable making a booking, we're glad to help them with those arrangements. We have a robust social media. We're constantly putting out new content over social media to engage with our clients, and consumer events. So we've been doing consumer events either hosted by me and our store or by our corporate office where they do it for all of North America. We're going to continue to have a mix of those 2 different types of events over the first half of this year. So sort of sum up what I've mentioned so far, Expedia is the largest brand in travel. We do have a lot of great integrated systems of how we can deliver information to our customers and get them booked to maximize our business opportunity. Our CRM technology, Partner Central, which Jody's going to talk about in a moment, our Expedia exclusive staterooms, which is our group program, our great commissions, our marketing, and support from franchisee, myself, from our manager, Jody, and from our corporate office, and the fact that we have a professional, collaborative and fun environment, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and flexible hours. Because you are an independent contractor, you get to set your pace and decide how and when you work on your business. So who are the ideal consultants that have joined our team and are succeeding with us? First and foremost, they are passionate travelers themselves. They love cruises, they love travel, they have a thirst to go places, and they love to share that with their friends and clients. The ideal consultant is outgoing, is resourceful, is a good problem solver, motivated, service-oriented. You take pride in building your relationships with your clients, because really it's those relationships which help you grow your business. Most of our team, when they join us, don't have travel industry experience. About 2/3 come to us new to the industry. And as independent contractors, you do have control over your schedule of when and how you work. Most of our team who's successful, they do have a circle of influence, people that they know in their community, maybe college alum, people through their church or synagogue, professional networks, and they are able to tap into that and engage with those people that they already have relationships with to build their business. That's not the only way you can build your business, but it does help. And you're willing to invest the time and put in the effort to learn the product, to learn how to sell it. And in return, in putting that investment, many of our consultants have a very rewarding experience and go on to do this for many years and enjoy it greatly. Here are some pictures of some of our consultants in our team in the act of traveling. And they love to go places, whether it's in North America. There's a few pictures of folks in Alaska and overseas as well. Here are some pictures of Jody and I and some of our team members at consumer events that we've done outside of our store, whether it's at expos or specific events that we've done or big sort of trade fairs or other community events. We have a presence there and we engage with the people who are there and talk about travel with them. And this is our store in Scottsdale on Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard between 90th Street and the 101 freeway. It's pretty accessible, easy to find. We've been in that location since we opened, and we're next to a pretty large Target and TJ Maxx. And when it's safe and when we're not in the COVID phase, consumers do like to come meet with us in person, grab a brochure, and talk about planning their upcoming trips. So I mentioned consumer events. We have been doing consumer events since we opened. Last year, they sort of switched to being a webinar format like this meeting that we're having today. We do hope to go back to in-person events sometime later this year. But you can see some of the upcoming consumer events that we have planned over the next few months. We're doing an event about all-inclusive resort travel to Mexico next week. In the month of February, we're going to do 2 events with Princess, one covering Alaska and the other North America. We're going to do an event covering Israel as well as Egypt and Jordan with Globus. And Royal Caribbean's going to do an event talking about cruise safety and how they're going to plan to operate in the months ahead when they go back into service. So you can see it's kind of a variety of topics that we talk about in these events, and you can see a sample of the marketing that we did for an event, 2 events with Celebrity late last year. So who is the ideal candidate? Like I mentioned, someone who has a passion for travel. Here's what we expect and hope for when someone decides to join our team: that they plan to complete the training in approximately 4 to 6 weeks. The training takes about 30 to 35 hours to get through. So we want you to complete that within the first month to month and a half that you join us. We'd love to see you sell your first vacation within the first 90 days of joining. Initially, at least, we'd love you to commit to 10 hours per week towards training, learning this product, and starting to build your database and communicating with potential customers. Attend our team meetings and the supplier trainings. Hopefully your schedule permits that. Engage with your network, people you know. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone. It's also important that you have some amount of computer skills, that you know what a smartphone is and you're not afraid to use it, and that you have the same values that the rest of our organization has, and a passion for travel and helping others plan their travel. So I'm going to pass it off to Jody, and Jody's going to talk a little bit about some of the tools that we give you to help build your business. So Jody, you let me know and I'll advance the slides.
All right, thanks. So as Noah mentioned, he shared a lot of ways that we're going to support you in your business, and I'm just going to go into that a little more deeply. We do have an exclusive training and development program that is exclusive to Expedia Cruises, and we offer the industry leading booking engine and platform, which is called Partner Central. And of course, Noam had mentioned some of the marketing and promotions and support we give you in that way. So I'm going to cover those 3 things for you. Go ahead. All right, so training and development. We have a program called International Cruise Academy. And this is an online platform that you will be logging into. It will offer you lots of different ways to learn how to grow your business, how to start your business, reading, videos, webinars, all the different ways. People learn in different ways. And so we want to make sure that that we support that. And I'll be here with you every step of the way, making sure that, I'm answering any questions that you may have as you go through it. And as Noah mentioned, this will take you about 30 to 40 hours. And we'd like you to complete it within 4 to 6 weeks. So what will you learn as you go through the training? Well, you're going to learn product knowledge, but not just product knowledge. We're going to teach you how to prospect, how to grow your business. We're going to talk you through our Navigators approach to selling. So we're going to support you whether you have sales experience or not. We're going to show you what we have found to work the best to make sure that you're successful. We're going to teach you how to service your clients. So it's not just about, we're not order takers. It's not just about, booking a cruise. It's about the whole service aspect from day one, from the moment you start talking to somebody about a cruise until they get home from their cruise, and maybe even afterwards, because at that point, you are going to be following up with them, making sure that they had a great time. And then of course, talking about, they're going to love your service and they're going to want to book with you again. Operations, whoops, sorry. The operations side of things, we will also walk you through all the back office paperwork type stuff that, isn't the face-to-face with your consumer, but it's, necessary administrative type things. So the Navigator approach to selling, we have a customer-centric mindset, which means that we put our customers first. We incorporate that with the sales and service skills that you're going to learn, as well as the processes. And in the end, we're going to help you increase your personal sales and customer relationships. So Atlas is our online learning system, and you're going to log into this from the Partner Central, which is our actual platform. So this is just a subsidy of that. Not only is the ICA training on this platform, but lots of continuous learning is on here as well. We're constantly adding different online learning webinars. This is an industry that is constantly evolving, not just this last year with COVID, but even prior to that, new ships, new way of doing things, new policies, new procedures, and we're going to make sure that you are always up to date with the most current information. Okay, go ahead to the next one. So I mentioned Partner Central. Not only will this host the learning platform, but this is going to allow you to search cruises for your clients, finding, the best option for them based on their needs. It'll also offer you a way of booking your clients. We have a way of booking clients through Partner Central, as well as working directly with the different suppliers. It's a great research platform as well. And this is also where we do our sales reports and keep track of all of our clients. So go ahead. With once you join Expedia Cruises, you will also have your own personal website. So this is branded to you with your picture, your phone number, and you can kind of customize it based on what you want to promote at the time. If there's a big sale that with Princess and you want to make sure that's highlighted, you can alter your webpage so that it focuses on that. Maybe you're focusing on some land travel to Mexico, you can highlight those features as well. Clients will be able to search cruises on your website, and if they would like to inquire, that inquiry comes directly back to you. So the 7 Cs Club, this is what we call our customer database. And one of the great things about this is it helps you to keep track of your customers, not just with the typical email, phone number, address, but it also helps you to keep track of where they are in the process of booking a vacation with you, whether they're just a prospect or a past customer. You can keep track of your communication with them. Maybe you've sent them an email and you want to make a note there. Maybe you've had a phone call with them with a little more detail. So all of that is you're able to keep track in the 7 Cs. So it's great for new customers, repeat customers, helps you build the relationship that you have with them, and it increases the loyalty that they will have with you. Thanks. Noam talked a little bit about the marketing that we offer, and I'll just kind of touch on that a little bit more. We have email marketing that comes from our corporate office. And again, this kind of coincides with the different promotions and sales that we're offering. Social media, if you're involved in social media, you will find that we have a lot of support on social media. It seems to be, it's free sales and marketing. So it's awesome as far as what we're able to put on social media, get from our corporate office, and easily plug it in, and doesn't cost us anything. There's also automatic emails that will go out on your behalf, whether it's welcoming home a client or wishing them a happy birthday. So all of this encompasses into the Partner Central. Here's a little bit more about the marketing that we offer. We have different print marketing that goes out, these vacation specials. We have a magazine that comes out once a year that we'll mail out to our past customers. And then our Discovery magazine will go out to more of the luxury client. These are some of the different promotions that we have, or actually we have 9+ promotions a year. And in addition to the promotions, we also have Expedia exclusive staterooms, with Noah mentioned earlier. As far as a booking that he had today, he was able to book his clients into one of these, which was, again, able to save his client a lot of money. There's also different onboard credits, prepaid gratuities, and things like that we call Expedia Extras. So they're exclusive to Expedia Cruises. I mentioned the email, print marketing, social media, sales tools and training videos. We have different contests depending on what's going on. Maybe it's a sales contest, or maybe it's contacting your client type contest just within our team. So lots of different things to keep you engaged and keep you motivated. Expedia Rewards is a program that is put on through Expedia.com. But the nice thing is that our clients are eligible to earn points from this as well. They earn 2 points for every $1 spent on a cruise. And although they're booking with us, those points go into their Expedia.com account, and then they're able to use those points for future hotels and flights and things like that to add to their vacation. So I'm going to turn it back over to Noam, who's going to talk a little bit about recognition rewards and how to get started.
Awesome, thank you. So we do have a recognition program called the Navigators Club. And as you sell more in a calendar year as part of our team, you get recognized. It sort of starts out at bronze, moves up to silver, gold, et cetera. So we love for all of our new consultants to get to bronze in their first year of joining our team and move up from there. And we do recognize that in our team meetings. You can also get it printed on your business cards, and it shows on your website that your consumers see that you're in our Navigators Club because you're such a successful, awesome travel consultant. So join our team. So the earning potential is somewhat unlimited based on how much you sell. If you sell a bigger trip, it means more commission. Kind of like when you sell a more expensive house, the realtor earns more commission, same concept. The commission does vary based on the product that you sell. Certain products that we have in our portfolio sell or earn more commission than others. Kind of depends. Things like airline tickets don't earn very much commission. Luxury vacations, cruises, river cruises earn more commission. As you add additional components to a trip, say it's a cruise, plus a flight, plus travel insurance, plus a hotel and shore excursions, you can earn more and more commission as you add those additional items onto the invoice. Now, as an independent contractor, you can talk with your accountant. You might have some additional tax advantages because you would be setting up your own business, and certain expenses are tax deductible. But the most important thing to note is that consultants earn commission, which is paid once the customer travels. So if a person books a trip today for travel in 2022, the commission is paid to our agency, when the traveler gets on the ship, which would mean you would earn your portion of the commission next year when the person travels. So it's important to keep that in mind. So to wrap things up, just to let you know, there's a one-time enrollment fee. Typically, that's $299. We do have a promotion where it's half off the enrollment fee, so it's $149, and that goes until the end of next month. And that is your initial setup, gets your training started. And then there's an ongoing $15 per month technology fee, and that includes your website hosting, your email license with Outlook, Microsoft Outlook, and your email address. So that's $15 a month. That's ongoing. There is no annual renewal. It's just the flat $15. The other thing I'll note is that we offer or include errors and omissions insurance and general liability insurance for travel consultants. So you don't need to secure that additional insurance for yourself because it's provided by our agency. So just to wrap things up, if this is something that you're interested in doing, I would urge you to contact our store, ask to speak with Jody, and she will send you a questionnaire. You fill out that questionnaire and return it. We will set up a face-to-face interview. We'll probably do it over Zoom, but it'll be the three of us over on a quick interview. And if this is something that looks good for you and we are in agreement, we would send you the independent contractor agreement, and you would sign up and start your training and start your Expedia business. So if you have questions or would like to proceed, please give our store a call, or you can email Jody at this email address on the screen, which is joeevans@expediacruises.com. And with that, I want to say thank you to everyone for coming onto our webinar tonight. We'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we can all get back to traveling soon. Thank you, and have a good night. Thanks, Jody.
Thanks. Good night.